Hi, in this video clip, I am going to talk about an important topic, how to earn 1 lakh per month using freshwater aquaculture. So we all heard about freshwater aquaculture systems and this being widely practiced in our country, and there are a number of fishes already we are doing. Carp is one. Then we have a number of other important freshwater fishes we can add so that we can enhance the productivity. There are 5 important fishes we are going to see today. One is carp. Carp means there are 6 numbers of carps together can be grown. This is called composite fish culture: cutla, rogu, mirgal, silver carp, grass carp and common carp. And this is in practice for the last 5 decades or so in the country, and the average production in the country is almost like 3 to 4 tons per hectare. 1 hectare is almost like 2.45 acres, close to 2.5 acres. Using carps in freshwater, we should be able to produce almost like 3 to 4 tons. The purpose is we have to enhance this production to 10 tons. Let's see, what are the other species? Next to carps, we have a number of species. The second one is the important fish called tilapia. It is called gift tilapia. This is an improved variety of tilapia species introduced a decade back in the country, and this has been introduced in many states already, like Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and all. And this fish has got a very good potential. For example, it is meant for short-term crops. Within a short period of time, like 4 to 5 months time, we should be able to take a crop of 300 grams or 400 grams to 500 grams. And this is the second important species. The third important species is pangasius, and this belongs to catfish. And this is again, this species has got a tremendous growth. It may reach almost close to 1 kg in a year or so. And this has got a very good potential because of marketing. This fish could not be successfully done in the country. Otherwise, this is the third important fish we can plan for freshwater aquaculture. The fourth one is marl. And we all know marl is the costliest fish, and a kg cost almost like 700 to 800 rupees. It's almost like a seer fish in the marine side, in freshwater side. We all know marl is a delicacy and many people prefer marl, but the problem is marl do not have number of hatcheries. We require a number of hatcheries in for marl. Of course, a few hatcheries, private hatcheries, are also coming up in Andhra Pradesh and other places. So we see in the next few years this marl seeds also will be available in plenty in the country. Like the fifth one is ornamental fishes. We have varieties of fishes, live bearers as well as egg layers, and all these fishes have tremendous potential both in the indigenous and export market. So we have 5 species we have seen: the carps, pangasius is a catfish, then you have marl, ornamental fishes and gift tilapia. These are the 5 fishes we can successfully carried out in the country with the production. For example, all these fishes can get you a production of almost like 3 to 4 tons if you are doing in a very conventional style. But we are not going to do that, and we need to increase the production to 10 tons to 20 tons. How this is possible? This has been made possible in shrimp aquaculture. Then it is possible in freshwater aquaculture also. The simple thing is we have to introduce a nursery. An intensive nursery system should be introduced for all these varieties of fishes, so that you will be growing this cultivable fishes in the nursery for a period of almost like a month or 40 days, and they may reach close to 100 grams. Then they should be taken to the growth systems, so that the growth will be phenomenal. Any crop we should be able to harvest within 10 months, except ornamental fishes for all the other 4 varieties. And if you introduce a nursery phase, and with the intensive nursery, and then where you will be stunting the animals for 30 to 40 days or even 50 days, and then transfer to the rearing pond, growth pond, and then you should be able to get almost like 10 tons to 20 tons per hectare with aeration and other input definitely from 10 tons to 20 tons is possible. And average, if you're taking 10 tons per hectare of all the other four varieties, and if you introduce a nursery phase and with an intensive nursery, and then where you will be stunting the animals for 30 to 40 days or even 50 days, and then transfer to the rearing pond, grow pond, and then you should be able to get almost like a 10 tons to 20 tons per hectare with aeration and other input. Definitely from 10 tons to 20 tons is possible. And average, if you're taking 10 tons per hectare of all the four fishes, as I have told you, except ornamental fishes, then you should be able to get a revenue of almost like 15 lakhs per year. And deducting the expenditures and all, easily you can make a 10 lakhs per year. It means like 1 lakh per month. In case of ornamental fishes, you should be able to produce a million seeds. If at all 1 million, at least you should be able to produce 5 lakh seeds. If you could produce 5 lakh and at the rate of 3 or 4 rupees, and should be able to again produce more than 15 to 20 lakhs per year. So this is how, by intensive system, by introducing some advanced aquaculture systems, like for example nursery should be done with a raceways, and then rearing ponds with aeration, and biofloc system introduction, particularly for tilapia, and to some extent for carbs and other things. And easily in freshwater fishery we should be able to make 10 to 20 lakhs per year. It means like the feed cost also can be reduced, because freshwater fishes, particularly carbs, and then you have the tilapia and all, can be reared in biofloc system or plankton systems. And then when you are boosting the plankton production in the system, the advantage, we don't have to feed them with artificial feed or supplementary feed. And in a way we are trying to reduce the usage of this supplementary feed largely in aquaculture, because of their carbon emission rate is very high. So as I have told you, including all these 5 fishes, presently all the 5 fishes have hatcheries in the country, and we should be able to produce, you can buy these seeds from various places and stock them in the nurseries, then transfer it to the rearing pond, and you can target 10 to 20 tons per hectare. That should be the target, and you should be able to earn more than a lakh per month.